Evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Two Rivers Police releasing new details as they continue to search for a missing 3-year-old boy. Today marks 2 weeks since Elijah Vu was reported missing.
The reward now up to $25,000 total, thanks to an increase from Manitowoc County Crime Stoppers. Officials also identifying a car related to this investigation. Take a look at your screen right now. This is 3-year-old Elijah Vu. Elijah described as being about 3 feet tall, 45 and 50 pounds. He has brown hair and brown eyes. Elijah's mother, Katrina Bauer, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, are in jail right now for child neglect charges. They're expected back in court this week, both for their preliminary hearings. In a First Alert update, Emily Riley joins us live in Two Rivers with the latest from investigators. Emily.
Camionville, earlier this afternoon, Two Rivers Police released more information on that car in question. They confirmed it did not belong to Elijah's mother, Katrina Bauer, or Jesse Vang. The police also said earlier this afternoon they're not concerned with the current owner of that vehicle, but are still looking for any clues they can to find in security footage. We spoke with neighbors in the area and small businesses in Two Rivers. They say they've been double checking their security footage often. Some are checking every day. One small business owner telling us he's proud of Two Rivers stepping up with all of the community searches, but he's also thankful for the extra authorities on the case.
It's scary. It really is. And a couple of my friends that live near the area, they've talked about like the FBI coming through their homes and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm so glad that they got the FBI here right away because that's a big asset to Two Rivers.
Elijah's family took a break from community searches today, but they'll resume again tomorrow. They plan to meet at 9 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. at the Mikado Theater in downtown Manitowoc. Reporting live in Two Rivers, Emily Riley, Action 2 News.